Hey, it's your girl KV. New Mercedes is out now. Paradise coming out in November. And this is One on One with Jerm.
Oh man, we are back. One on one with Jerm, episode 137.
Ooh.
Yeah, 137 here on the FOMO Podcast Network. I have a I have something in my eye. If you can see on video, I have a terrific young lady in the building who will be performing. By the time you hear this, she's already tore the stage down. You missed it. Catch the recap on somebody's IG, probably hers at the end of the episode. You'll get her IG and all the
Yeah.
good stuff. KV, she's part of the ladies' night tomorrow night at Trash Panda Drinking Club, 4203. I think it's 4203 Edison Street.
Mhm.
Y'all y'all already missed out. I told y'all all week to get off your couch. You weren't doing nothing to pull up.
You know
You
what
know
that remind me of? That you're on your couch any day.
that Everest
Anyhow.
commercial.
Yeah.
Facts.
Plagues me.
Facts. I'm telling you, man. These people don't. They wonder how people get on this because of y'all. So y'all gotta come up. KV, like I said, Aisha K, Cold Hearted, the beautiful Key, Liv, Brianna. I can't pronounce her second name. And am I missing? Oh, am I missing anybody? Did I say anybody?
It's six. So
Yeah, six. Yeah, six. Our condolences to Alexis' family and her family on the passing of her grandfather. But yeah, we're gonna tear it down. Oh, we have live painting tomorrow by Cicely. I believe that's how you pronounce her name. It's gonna be a great night. DJ LC on the ones and twos. Pull up. Oh well, it already happened. I don't know why I keep telling y'all to pull up. It already happened, so you missed out. I apologize. But how are you, Mom?
I'm good. How are
KV in
you?
the building. I'm great. It's Friday.
It
I
is
took I
Friday.
took today and tomorrow, so
Ooh, I did not. I did work earlier today, but like I'm used to being tired.
the grind don't stop.
Yeah.
Okay, it be like that sometimes to get to where you want to be.
Mm-hmm.
How well blah, blah, blah. How has the rest of your Friday been
It's been
besides
good.
work?
I watched the Astros, Altuve, Clutch City. Altuve hit it. I met Altuve one time. I was at State 48, and he was sitting over there, and I ran up, and I just wanted to shake his hand. With famous people, I don't like to take all them pictures. I just want to talk to them, because, like, and it's not just any famous person. Got to be, like, someone I, like, care about and like. And Altuve, that was just, like, it was hard. Plus, his hands are super big, and it just surprised me for him to be five
Five
six. His
six.
hands, like, just beefy as hell, but,
Facts.
yeah.
Stay 48. Oh man, she already talking big money talk.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yes.
My parents, they're bougie and take me to bougie places,
Ooh,
so.
yeah. No. Don't try to put your parents in this. I'm gonna say it was you.
Oh, well, at the time, I didn't have Stake 48 money. I can do it now, but 2-3 years ago, I did not. So,
I see you graduated from University of Houston. Go
yeah, go
Cougs.
Cougs. I have my rings on. That's
Yeah, I
it.
see you. I see you. Graduated with your degree in
A bachelor of a bachelor of business arts. There we go. In marketing with a focus in entrepreneurship. There we go. Cum laude. I like to
Yeah,
write
I was
that
about
in
to
there.
say I was gonna give you your credit. Your summa. Are you a summa cum laude or just
No,
cum
just
laude?
cum laude. I decided to do it just because, like, I was like, why not? I didn't even know it was gonna show up on the degree, but like my degree right now, it's like framed, but it's just like sitting on the floor. It's not like hung up yet.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah,
7-time dean list.
yeah,
Yeah, I peeped your stats.
yeah. One semester got me. Yeah,
It happens to the best of us.
it's
You acting like you never made the dean's list.
well,
What?
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
I
Some
like
of the good
that.
ones. Yeah,
Smart, cam rap.
yeah.
Like came out of college. Y'all was like, oh, 6-figure job. I said, oh, she's stunning on everybody.
Yeah, I don't like to
Talk
talk
your
so much
talk.
about myself just because I don't bragging. I don't like bragging.
Sometimes you gotta talk about yourself.
Yeah, but the funny thing,
If you don't do it all the time, you can do it sometime.
well, I was gonna say the funny thing is that I don't like even me, a semblance of me talking about myself. Sometimes people get mad. So, and I say people get mad because like I feel like every once in a while I just come across somebody who just hates me for no reason. But
Why is
you know,
that? Because you're young and successful and doing what you need to do?
yeah, and I am kind of slow to seeing like, oh, bitch is mad just because I'm in my own world to where it's like I'm not trying to race against somebody. So that will piss somebody off even more because like, wow, so she's not even paying attention to the fact that I don't fuck with her. And so,
You're in your own lane.
yeah. And so like sometimes it takes me a while to wake up and see that because my mom, mother's always right. They be on it early and she be like, oh, they're jealous of this or they're jealous of that. And I'm thinking, I'm not that fucking cool. Why they jealous of me for?
Facts.
But yeah, they'll end up being.
To some people that you are cool in their eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Even though you might not see it.
Yeah, I think, like I was talking to a friend about that today. He was asking me, he was like, he was trying to get back into doing a bunch of things. And he was like, how the fuck do you do all the things you do? And I was like, I don't see it as a phenomenal thing. I see it as it's something I'm supposed to do to get to where I'm trying to go. So I have to line up myself just a little bit just so I'm not as tired.
Mm-hmm.
You get it? So kind of like that.
You got to do something every day to reach where you want to reach. Don't matter how tired it is. Don't matter what time you got off of work. You got to put the effort into it. So you're originally from Houston, born and raised in Houston?
Mm-hmm.
What side of town you from?
I'm from North Side. So
North.
Yeah, my grandmother, she stayed over in Homestead.
Okay.
And over there, in like it's blanking on me, that other area, Cashmere Gardens.
Cashmere Gardens.
So like, yeah, I was in and out of there. I went to Thurgood Marshall for like my first 3 years of school. Then went to Humble ISD. So like, I lived in Humble, but like my church in Houston, everybody else lived in Houston. So I was like in and out, every day. I like that.
I understand you were just a local tourist.
Yeah.
In your own city. In your own city.
Yeah.
Now I saw that you started writing music at 3. Like how does one go about starting at 3 to write music and articulate themselves?
It was like when I say 3, it was just like it was a bullshit song. I don't even remember what it was. I just remember I wrote a song. I don't remember if it rhymed super well, but I just remember it was a song.
It was yours.
Then, yeah, it was mine. It was a song. And I wanted to be a rapper, funny enough, because of the Danny Phantom theme song. I just really liked it. And so, like, went on to doing rap. And then singing, I never thought I'd be able to sing just because, like, I didn't have, like, a church singing voice. And, like, in choir, my voice always strained and stuff. And I just had to learn what my voice was because I think I always had an issue where I felt like I couldn't hit the right tone and be loud. But that was just diaphragm training. Now I can do that. But like for the longest, I thought I couldn't sing just because of how we learned in church to sing.
Right.
But that was just straining my voice. So yeah.
Who are some of your musical influences that you've looked up to? Coming up and now.
I kind of have some like I looked at more for songwriting and some more just like for singing. Like I really like Ed Sheeran. Like he taught me how to songwrite. So I really like him. I love Mariah Carey. So like. She inspired me to like try to train the diaphragm, like so to hold the "We Belong Together," like hold that the whole time.
That note,
yeah. I love Kehlani, so like that's where I really like contemporary R&B because of her. As far as rap, people will argue me down about this, but I always think the best lyricist we have is Eminem. I mean, I know people don't disagree. It's just like he can literally rhyme with anything, and I think it's just also a testament to how good he is that he's a battle rapper who made good music. Because the joke is they can't make an album, but like he actually could. So like, really love Eminem. But of course love Kendrick Lamar. He's my favorite rapper. So
yeah, I see you did a DNA remix.
Yeah. Oh man, that's old.
Yeah, I do my research.
Yeah, that was very old, but I did do a DNA remix.
That's the only song that I saw that you really covered out of.
I mean, I did some JID remixes. I really love JID.
You like JID, so you're an Earth Gang fan and all. Spillage Village. And
yeah, I love Spillage. They had a really good album. Spillage? That was a really good album.
Very great album. I understand. Dang, you're young, but you seem like you have an old soul.
You know what? I was going to say, I guess I wouldn't say that just because, like, I feel like old soul people is like, oh, I listen to Nas. I listen to Too Short. I'm over here listening to E40. And it's like, I don't listen to them that often. But, like, I know who people
they are.
But I'm not going to sit up here and be like, I can name everybody in Wu-Tang.
Exactly.
Because I cannot.
Exactly. It's not, I guess at a certain age, you're like, I'm not an old head. I don't want to listen to, what people listen to. I want to listen to what I like and what I want to listen to instead of people just pushing it on you.
Yeah, I'm old. I guess I'm old head R&B though, just because but all R&B, and that's because my mom she listened to 102.1, so I really got an appreciation of R&B. So I always tell people I love R&B more than I love rap, and I love to sing more than I love to rap. But I'm better at rapping than I am singing. So it's just a funny little combo there.
It's a reverse in some instances. It's a little swerve in a sense.
Yeah, exactly. Because like I have to train my singing more than training rapping because I think like rhyming came so easy to me that I forgot that like niggas can't rap. Like they really can't. And so not even like just bad rappers, but like just your everyday person can't just open their mouth and start rapping.
Mm.
But I think it's just because singing is more technical than rap, but it's not far off. I used to think, oh, like they in two different grades, but no, it's like singing and then like
Rapping.
rapping's right here
Mm-hmm.
because you have to have a really big dictionary as well. Because like freestyling, I feel like all the best like you can't truly be a rapper if you don't know how to freestyle. You don't have to be the
Right.
best freestyler, but if you just can't at all, it's like you
What are you
need to
doing?
freestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts. I understand. Now, I was reading, which was very interesting. You know, you got into like heavy metal music.
Oh, not heavy metal, grunge rock,
Grunt. What is grunge rock?
Nirvana.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I love Kurt Cobain. Yeah, so I another thing why I care about songwriting so much is because I thought it was so cool when I looked at Nirvana songs, and I always go to the bottom to see like who wrote it,
Right.
and it would always just be Kurt Cobain or Dave Grohl or Chris Novelic. So sometimes it would have all three names, sometimes just two, sometimes just Kurt. And Ed Sheeran, his songs are like that as well. It just say Ed Sheeran, and I'm like, that's really cool to just like have your name on it. So like that's why I try to just write everything myself. Like I do write everything myself, but
Right.
like I used to be like I didn't want any influence from anybody else just so I could have my name on there. But like sometimes like I'll be recording with Young God and he'll tell me change like one word or two words or something. It's like that's not a big deal. I think it's a difference between like someone helping you out with something and someone literally writing down with you.
Everything.
And,
Yeah.
yeah, like
Giving you word for word in a sense.
hmm
I understand that. Now, who are some, I guess, women rappers, female rappers that you pull some things from, or do you even pull things from them?
I think it's impossible not to. I think with music, it's always going to be inspiration is what makes you write more. So I can't pull a Lil Wayne and be like, I only listen to my own music. But plus, I don't have enough to do so. Because if you Wayne, you can. But yeah, I would say, of course, Meg, just because like I really like how. To me, I know some people put her in the pussy rap convo, but I guess I kind of don't because
Wait,
like
wait.
she's
You
hard
gave
with
me
it.
a new category.
Oh,
What
you
is
never
it?
heard? Oh, pussy
Pussy
rap.
rap
Yeah,
convo. Our pussy rap.
yeah. Just like the rap where it's just like
Facts, fact. I
all
didn't
yeah.
know there was a certain off genre for it. That's the first I've heard.
Yeah, I like
But
to
yeah, I know what you're
separate it
talking
because
about.
some people try to say all female rap is look at me this, but it's not. The insert blank doll like half of them is all
Hmm.
pussy rap and
That's it.
that type shit. But then you got people actually rapping like
Rhapsody.
I really yeah,
Jean
and
Grey.
of course Meg. I also like Doja. I know she like. I try to separate the music from the person
Yeah,
as
you have
best as
to.
I can.
You have
But
to. I try not to get
yeah.
involved in that as much as I can. Just give me the music.
Yeah, I mean, unless they're just like a terrible fucking person.
Hmm.
But like, sometimes they just like weird shit. It's okay. But yeah, like Doja, I think her flow is very underestimated. I think people want to think it like talk about the singing side of things, but no, she's truly somebody who can do both and be good at both. So
Exactly.
yeah, she has a wonderful flow. Meg, it's just like bar for bar, she going with anybody. That's what I really like about that. Plus, it's just like how hard she come with it, and it's not like in a big, hard, masculine way. Like I really like how she balances it, and that's really hard to do. Oh, you playing H Town?
Facts. The
H Town
greatest
was like
city.
my first good song.
The greatest city. And you had a prelude to it.
I did have to look. Oh yeah, I was trying it with that first tape. It was not my best, but I had to learn how to do bad music to do good music.
That's how you. That's how you learn. That's how you progress. Is okay. I'm just gonna put it out here. I rock with it, so they gonna rock with it.
Yeah,
And
and
then
it was a lot
just
of blind
grow.
confidence. I was just like, I swear my shit was gonna get heard by all the A&Rs. They was gonna knock down the door. And then I listened back to it and I realized how much stuff was bad. Like the rap, if I was listening to it now and listening, if it just wasn't me and some young person and they wanted advice, I'd be like, the flow is there, the bars are hitting, but it's a little corny. And also that rap voice, you gotta develop one. Because I had no rap voice too. So it's like, I had to build one of those.
Right.
And with the singing, I mean, I think I did a 180 completely with like songwriting and stuff because some of my shit was kind of like, it was shit I wouldn't do. Like, I'm not like a bird. And some of them songs was real bird as songs. Like, what the fuck was I talking about? Like,
Now, Deep, you was
ugh,
talking about
fucking hate Deep. That's my worst song ever.
you.
Wow.
You was talking about how you might not want to fall in love and you might not
Baby, boy,
want to.
tell me the truth.
Yeah, you don't want to be committed. Like you still feel that way. You don't want to be in love. Don't want to be tied down.
No. Deep was more of like, I was trying to tell a story. And it didn't come across clearly. I think the way I feel now is that men waste time, so you have to find one worth wasting time for. Because I've accepted that there's not going to be any relationship where it's not going to require me to devote time and like get a little sidetracked and get a little distracted, because that's what it does. I've also accepted that I used to judge people hard for like some of the dumbass decisions they make, but then I realized just how stupid love makes you. So like they're making dumbass decisions, but they're also with a bad person, so that's why their decisions are even worse. So it's a lot of trust there that I would have to have. So that's why it's kind of like I'm going to be very careful when it comes to
Mm.
choosing a partner, because it's like I'm gonna be dumb as hell for you. Please don't screw me over. Like also I'm be loyal as shit, and I'm gonna pour my all into this the same way I pour my all into other things I'm passionate about. And I'm
Mm.
also gonna care about you probably as much as music, and that's crazy for me. So it's
Mm.
like I gotta pick very carefully. So like yeah, I'm not trying to just give anybody who asks my time. It's like you gotta mm, be worth it. So.
Are you a cheater?
I am not ill. No.
Mm.
I really hate cheating. Like I've always said, that's my number one thing I can't do. Like if you cheat on me, that's more of like I see it as straight up disrespectful.
Mm.
So it's like, and it's like you're also saying fuck you, but you also calling me a bitch because you think you can just cheat on me. So it's so many emotions in that area to where it's like I would just get my things and go. Like there's no coming back. Like the only way there's a chance is if God Himself says, think about it, because ain't no way.
Mm. So cheating is on the list, fellas.
Yeah.
Don't cheat.
Yeah, because I mean, it's easy to leave me alone. That's why I say it's free to leave me alone. So, like, why get with me and cheat? Just leave me alone. Very easy.
Mm. And there it is.
Yeah,
Oh, what wise words from a young soul.
yeah.
What do you find as a misconception of being a independent artist that people think is totally false?
Mm. I was gonna say that it's easy because it's not, but also it is if you don't have like real goals.
Mm.
And not even real goals, 'cause all goals are goals. But if you don't have the goal to get like better and like grow and like all that, because if you think you can just do it and then like where you are now is where you're gonna stay, or like you just need to get a little bit better, hell no. It doesn't matter how good you think you are. It's always 100 times better in the future. It's like it does not matter.
Right.
So even your baseline, like your baseline could be somebody else's like ceiling, but it's still way more for you to do. So it's still gonna be hard. Like even the bad rappers, they have to do stuff to get there. Like even if they a goddamn plant, they had to do something. So it's like it's it's not easy. I guess the other thing I would say is that less people than you think will care. Cause like I've had people who I consider friends who just did not even fucking care.
Mm.
Like I never forget. I posted on my story my first time I was like making my music, and it was right after high school. And I should have known that these people weren't truly my friends because I wasn't comfortable enough sharing my dreams with them. And it's like if you can't share your dreams with somebody, they definitely are not somebody you're comfortable with. You know.
Exactly.
Plus the fact that I'd known them for years, it's like I should have been comfortable enough. But you know, and I was doing my music, and I remember this other dude was posting about his music too, and so she had posted on her story like, "Oh, everybody want to be a rapper now," and I was like, "Oh," and I never forgot that. So like even when like we might see each other on social media, things like this, it's like you know, you might like my story, I might like yours, we might like each other's photos, we might post, you know, and all this stuff, and it's cordial, but it's like I always keep that in the back of my head. Like I'm not a person who holds grudges, but I'm not dumb as hell. So like I remember the things you said and who you are. So if you come around later and you want to give me like big ups and shit, it's like I still remember what you said when I didn't have the success. So
Mm. I totally understand that. Now, with songwriting, what do you find easier? Do you find it easier to write a R&B song, or do you find it easier to write a rap song?
R&B, just cause like I just open my mouth, start singing, you know. I freestyle all types of songs. So like I freestyle, like when I'm writing a rap song, I just start rapping it and then start writing that.
Right.
But R&B, I have a song. I have a song coming out that I didn't write anything down. I just did it in 3 takes in the studio.
Hmm.
Like so, I can fully freestyle a song and just let it be.
Right.
And I remember I was talking to somebody like 2, 3 weeks ago, and they were asking like, "What is my process of songwriting?" And I think in that moment I realized just how much of a gift it was, because it's like I don't just say, "Ooh, let me write about this." It just it comes to my mind. I can write a song based off of a song title, based off of one word, based off of the beat telling me what to write. It's like I don't really have a process with it. It's just like I
It
write
comes to you.
songs. Yeah, like I've written since I started writing songs when I was 13. Like when I started for real writing, I've written over like 2,000 some songs. It's like, yes, most of them will never see the light of day, but I was just writing to write, and I'll just hear the beat in my head. I didn't need one, you know. So that's why it frustrates me that I'm not a producer, because I really need to learn so I can make the things I hear. So yeah,
The beats, the melodies. I understand. What do you do to get into your zone of writing and
um, I guess I don't really have a zone. I know what it feels like to be out of it. And when I'm out of it, it's because I'm blocking myself. Like after I released For the Vibe, I went through a self-imposed writer's block. Like I don't know. I think I just had a scary moment where I was scared I couldn't make anything better. And I just felt like everything I wrote was bad. And so New Mercedes, I remember I started writing New Mercedes because the first thing that came to my head was empty pockets drive me crazy. And I was just thinking, that's not good enough. I need to do something else. But I couldn't think of anything better. So I just kept writing from it and ended up being a great song. So I realized it was literally self-imposed writer's block because I just wasn't accepting what my mind was saying. These are the words. So I really learned that this year. Just go with the flow. Sometimes the beat will literally tell me what to
tell
write,
you what to
and I'll
write?
just write it.
Now before Aubrey dropped For the Dogs,
For the
K,
vibe.
KV dropped For the Vibe.
The
And
number 4 though.
the number 4, go look that up.
Mhm.
All one word, For the Vibes.
It's a Z because to be zesty. Vibes, why not? Yeah.
How did that project come about? That was your first well, that was what your second
Yeah.
EP
Mhm.
in a sense.
Mhm.
How did that all come about?
So
How long did it take you? 13 minutes. Was it 4 or 5 tracks?
it was 4 tracks.
4 tracks, yeah.
Yeah. That came about. I had songs like Activation. I finished recording that in like 2021, and same thing for which one was it? Love Handles. Love Handles I've been creating since 2020, and I just finally finished it. And then I added for the one that's playing right now.
Top Guy.
Top Guy. Thank you.
Mhm.
I forget the name of things. Top Guy.
That's how you
and
know you
then-
have so much music.
Exactly. And Darko. Yeah, Darko was a completely different beat when I made that. I just like made them in different times, and so then I just had these songs, and I was like, let's just put them together and put it out. Going forward now, I have other songs I'm trying to sequence better and have them match somewhat the same vibe. But these songs, even though they're very different, they kind of match.
They all work.
Yeah, I don't know even how it worked. I
Yeah.
think it's just like I always tell people I don't lie when I write, so like maybe that's what's keeping it consistent because it's like the same person in each song.
Exactly.
You know, it's not like a different personality, so perhaps, but yeah.
The only thing I was mad at the end of Activation, you was trying to rob cuz you told him to go rob him. I was like, no, don't rob us.
No, there's actually worse things that they. I remember I said, take his wallet, rob him, and then I said, niggas don't rob each other enough nowadays. And I told Carl, I was like, hey, cut that piece off because that's a bit too much. Niggas gonna really think I'm, advocating for robbery. But I guess I don't even mean like for real robbery.
Yeah, you telling the ladies to go on and rob them. I know what it is.
I don't even think it's that. I think I just mean like take what's yours. I don't mean stick a nigga up with a gun. I just mean like get him. You know, just get him.
Just get them.
Get him.
You like Just Do It. Speaking of Just Get Them, we're gonna talk about you and your sneaker
Yes.
obsession.
Yes, I am a sneakerhead, unfortunately, because it's expensive.
It is true. You're a true sneakerhead. How long have you been in the game of sneakers?
So, funny, I see you have breads. You know, I can never get behind them. I know people really like breads. I don't know what it is. I think I just don't like red and black going together when it's like dominant red and black. But I won't buy Chicago's because they're overinflated in price.
Those are numbers.
Yes.
He is a sneakerhead.
I do. Okay, I guess I'll start with I'm going everywhere. I became a sneakerhead. I was working at Dick's Sporting Goods, and I worked on a shoe deck. And I remember the Concords came out, and everybody's losing their mind. And that's when I actually started paying attention to shoes. And then, because I'd always liked sneakers, I just didn't know all the things
about them.
Yeah,
The ins and outs.
Yeah. So like, I guess 2019 was when I was like baptized in the sneakerhead, and then I got my first like cool shoe in 2020. It was right when COVID broke out. I got a pair of Dunks. I got the NYC Maple Leafs, and they were unopened, and those released in 2015. So I got them 5 years past, and they had a little bit of yellowing on them, but it wasn't like, it made it look more authentic, not
Right.
like how they do those They just dropped those sneakers the other day.
The
The Dunks where they do like
the cream, like the vintage
yeah, like
cream
the
look.
vintage look. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I got
Mm-hmm.
them. And they kind of look like that. I think like my favorite shoe that I want to get is the reverse shatter backboards. Really want those.
You don't hear people say the reverse.
And the rookie of the years.
The
Definitely.
ones?
Yeah. I know that the pralines are pretty close to that, so I was thinking about it, but you know. The biggest hit I got off sneakers was the UNCs.
Which ones?
The ones that was like it had the same silhouette as the ones, but it's just blue instead.
Oh, the UNCs that just dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
No. The ones that dropped in like 2021.
Oh yeah, the ones I
Sweet.
got. Yeah, with the OG ones. Those are
Yeah.
one I want off of sneakers too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, my biggest hit off the sneakers, not even that, the off-white dunks.
Which ones?
I think I got the one where it was 1 of 50.
Okay.
I think I got lot number 8 or the 13. It's the one that purplish.
Oh yeah, I know which ones you talking about.
Yeah.
My biggest hit is Travis Scott sixes.
Ooh, I can never hit a TS drop. Never.
Yeah, that's my own. Well, yeah, on sneakers because I was gonna say I hit. Well, no, I won 2 Travis's off sneakers because when they had the Travis Day a couple years ago at Minute Maid, and I won the Air Max, the board.
Ooh, you know what I thought was crazy? People were wearing their Travis Scott, the Air Force Ones. They was wearing those Astro World. I thought that was crazy. I was like, it's muddy. I always, whenever I go to a concert or festival, I always wear blazers because they stick to your feet. They do not come off. Them blazers tight, and plus they can kick and they can get through that mud. So I always wear
Exactly.
blazers. Yeah.
Dirty them up.
So they are literally my beaters.
What do you like? What do you like more, recording or performing?
Recording. Performing makes me nervous as hell. I like the feeling of performing. So actually, I'm lying. I love performing. It's like when I'm in the bliss of it. Like, cause I always tell people like every performance is different. Like, as far as like the art you're doing. Cause I started with theater, and then doing speeches, and then doing poetry, and then doing dance. Cause I praise dance at church. So it's like I've done all the different types. It's just like music is always the most sensitive one because it only takes your ear 7 seconds to know if it wants to listen or not. Plus, if you mess up in dancing, you can turn to a dance move. If you mess up in theater, it's the easiest. Improvise. If you mess up in music, people don't need to know your song, but they know what music should sound like, and they know it sound bad, so they can already be like, and they ain't heard nothing. So it's like it's always the most difficult one because you really have to be on point.
At all times.
Mm-hmm.
I understand. So you said in the drop that you have music coming in November. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I'm putting out 2 more songs because I'm trying to release more music because I be sitting on a lot of songs. Like the songs I'm putting out, one is like new I made this year, like 2 months ago, and the other one I made in 2020, then re-sang it, and now I'm putting it out. So,
I'm excited. So you're doing a little two song drop like you did on the with the hoes. And
for
the hoes. No. What is it?
Day Some Hoes.
Day Some Hoes.
Worth it.
Yeah,
What's
worth
the name of
it.
that? Drunken 2-piece. There we go.
Yeah, the Drunken 2-piece.
Yeah, I did the number on accident. Like Drunken 2-piece, I did on purpose. Before the vibes, I just made it number 4, and somebody brought up the fact that it's 4 and 4 songs, and that blew my mind because I didn't realize I did that.
The Coinkadink.
Yeah. So now going forward, I guess I'll try to do numbers.
You said on Confident Not Cocky, you spoke it to existence that you wanted the new Mercedes.
What line?
Verse 1.
I don't remember my own song.
So, oh, wow, she spoke that into existence.
What?
That was in 2019.
What's the first line of that song?
Dun, dun.
Shout out my crew. Shout out my homies. They keeping it new. If I go crazy and end up in news. Oh, not playing it. Oh, no.
Yeah, just so you can hear.
I
KV
sound
the
like
greatest.
a baby. That was my issue.
KV
I really
the
had no rap
greatest.
voice.
But you found it
I did. I had to find it hard.
in transit.
Shout out my crew. Shout out my homies. It's keeping it new. If I go crazy, I end up in news. I wonder what's hooking my thoughts on my views. Oh, his new but abuse. Essentially, and I did enunciate.
It might be verse 2. But it sounds perfect. It's
not hard. Oh, not the drop a bomb. I really hated that. Like, listen to it. I listen to this tape every once in a while to remind myself I'm so far from that.
Beat hard though.
These are track train beats. I just got them off of that and ran with it. Yeah, now my beats, they're custom for me, so that's nice. But that was kind of a hard one.
You could tell.
I remember my favorite line. My favorite rap song off the whole thing was Panic Mode. And I think I said, you not the, it was something like you not the coldest nigga, you the warmest bitch or something like that. And I was like, okay, that's kind of hard. That's my favorite one. But yeah. I am just on the uprising. None of you niggas are getting a break. It shouldn't be a surprise. All of you weren't invited to birthdays, but I don't blow out the cake. Respect yourself for God's sakes. No happy belated. It's not a vibe though.
Right there.
I am the greatest, bro. What?
You said it.
I said it. Look at you. Look at me. Look at the. I am the greatest, bro. For God's sakes, no happy belated. My head inflated. My shit had me up, and I won't always say this, but I am the greatest, bro.
I think you said it again too.
Okay. Look at me, look at you, look at you, look at me, look at the difference. I'll kill a bitch, nigga, dead. No competition, my shit too original, no rendition. I can stand.
Yes, artists, I listen to your lyrics.
See, I can stand the whole fucking storm. My edition, it's because new edition. Can you stand the rain? Mint condition, pretty brown eyes. I was making references. I just hope people get it.
The wordplay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was on point, and that stayed. But yeah. It's still, it was lame.
Popping your mouth, yeah.
Who is this young and mushy about? Her name is KB and she's stupid for loud.
Yeah.
Cerebral assassin, I'm more like a passion, a million uncatching while lying on couch. I'm a virus, you can't swim me out. Yes, you can't spit out a virus. I'm a twinkle in the sky like me out. Who the fuck said they gon' lock me out? Fuck a gatekeeper, don't believe in barriers.
Yeah.
Don't believe that people can just bomb me from the area. I'll release a million songs till I get y'all. And that's a lie. I would not release a million songs till I get a million attention. I would not. Gon' try me, gon' try you. Trying to bust inside you. Trying to slow you, trying to slow your growth, but not this time. Can't be the greatest, I'm just gonna grade that in your mind. Can't be the greatest now, not in a matter of time. Which I found it funny because early in the song I said, I'm not always gonna say this, bro, but KB the greatest. It's like I said it several more times throughout the whole tape.
Throughout the whole tape. Hey, that's, hey.
You have credit.
And it's your name. And
no, you know the issues people really do be thinking about rap name is KB the greatest. It's not. I just said it so many times.
KV.
It's just KV.
Yeah, because LC said, is it KV the greatest or KV? I said, I think it's KV.
Yeah, plus my Instagram handles look like KB the greatest. It's like, yeah, but no, it's just KV. Whenever people say that, though, I don't get mad because I'm like... KV's
one of my funniest threaders I follow.
Oh,
when
yeah,
it first
I've been
started.
off of Threads for a bit.
Me too.
I forgot. But yeah, Threads was fun.
Threads had its moment. We had great nights on Threads. Sorry, Threads. It's still Twitter.
Yeah. I don't be on Twitter like that. I think that's why. Like, Twitter, I realized it was an app that when I was on it for like an hour and a half. So I stopped being on it because I was on it too.
Mm-hmm.
So now I just go back to Twitter like every other week.
Yeah. Just to make your presence. Make your presence known.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Oh, we got to wrap up. Oh, man, I was going to ask about you being the top 0 or 0.01% Madden player.
Oh, yeah, my defense is hard. Oh, yeah.
My defense is hard.
Yeah.
All right. We got to come. No, she'll be back because I got to have her back in November. And we'll talk about video games and more since they kicking me out on the back end. KV, before we get out of here, you want to give all your socials and where they can reach out to you, all the good stuff?
My Instagram is KV the greatest. What else is important? I don't know. I've just been on Instagram lately. Just KV the greatest on Instagram. My link tree is in my bio, and it has all my Spotify's and things. Yeah, just KV on all the other platforms for music and all that stuff. I have a SoundCloud. It's not updated. I need to put stuff in there. My bad. I don't put my lyrics on my things. I don't feel like updating shit. I should. But new music is more important. So that's fine.
New music is always important, man. Mm-hmm. I want to thank KV for coming through for episode 137 One-on-One with Jerm here on the FOMO Podcast Network. As always, you'll see KV, well, You've already seen her. I keep thinking that I'm dropping this tomorrow. KV will be performing tomorrow night, ladies' night. Pull up if you can. Sorry if you can't. As always, follow me everywhere. 101 with Jerm. That's except for Twitter, it's WTH on there. But 101 with Jerm everywhere else. Follow FOMO Podcast Network for all the dope podcasts. Follow KV. Be on the lookout for new music. She will be back in November when the 2-pack drops, and we can talk about more. I got more questions for her. As always, man, remember till episode 138, stay positive, prayed up, and blessings and manifest. We gone. Peace.
Nice. Okay. It went by fast.